What is happening, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live, talking about this upcoming DFS slate. It's a 9-gamer. I'm excited about it. I'm off work tomorrow, Monday, April 19th. So, before we begin, like usual, always hit the like button for me. Definitely subscribe on YouTube channel. It's been a ton, as y'all know. I really want to hit it home with those subscribers. I mean, I want to eclipse 300 pretty soon. I really want to, and then 500, and so on and so forth. So I just want to shoot for the moon. Let's get me there. I'm really excited about talking about this slate. I'm really excited about y'all hanging out with me. So, like I said, I'm off tomorrow, so there will be a live stream. I can promise you that. So I cannot wait to dig into the slate, and let's go over this 9-gamer. Cleveland and Detroit. We already got some injury news up to date. So on Cleveland, there's no Larry Nance. So you know what that means. I definitely love me some Dean Wade or Taurean Prince to pick up the slack for Larry Nance. I like both those guys a value play. Colin Sexton's in a great matchup. I don't mind him or Garland. Overall, this Cleveland team sneaky, in my opinion. I like it a ton, to be honest with you. And then on the Detroit side, this is what I wanted to talk about for a minute. Jeremiah Graham, no Corey Joseph, and Mason Plumlee. So I really want to get to a lot of Detroit also. I think this is going to be a really sneaky game. And like I said, no Corey Joseph. So give me all Sadiq Bey, Stewart, and Josh Jackson easily. I love all three of those guys. Killian Hayes is going to see a great allotment of minutes at 3-7, especially with Wayne Ellington. Saban Lee might get some extra run. The guy that's hard to trust is Henrik Diallo. I don't know what they're doing with him. 18, 19, 17, 11, 5, 12. I don't trust it. I'm not on him. No, thank you, in my opinion. Let's go to Chicago and Boston. On the Chicago side, still no Zach LaVine. So Kobe White has been having to pick it up a little bit now, but he's been looking good. He's been looking real good at 5'4". I might trust it. Nikolai Vucevic at 9'9". I don't mind this matchup for him at all. Thad Young, no thank you still. No Lauri Markkanen. He's just not the same this year. Daniel Tice, I don't mind as a value play. And then last but not least, Samaranski. So let's talk about him. 15, 30, 22. The minutes are all over the place. No thank you. On the Boston side, though, we have lots of injuries to talk about. All these guys are carrying the Q tag. Literally everybody. So we need to watch and see what happens with that situation. If all those guys are in, I don't mind me some Kimball Walker here. No Robert Williams at number 48, so give me Tristan Thompson as a value play at 4-7. I don't mind getting to some of him, and that's mainly what I'm looking at. Let's go to Golden State and Philly. Golden State. So Steph Curry's questionable, so is Kelly Oubre. If Steph Curry is out, give me all Draymond Green here and Andrew Wiggins. But this is against Philly, so definitely be careful of that matchup. If Steph Curry's in, I don't mind Steph Curry, but he will be more of just a GPP pivot. And then most of these guys are not really on. It's hard to get to some of this Golden State team. On the Philly side, though, Tobias Harris, Dwight Howard, Steph Curry, all carrying the Q tag. If there's no Tobias Harris, I like me some Cork Moss at 4-8. Ben Simmons, all I'm going to say. Joe Embiid, 10-7, I don't mind him. He's definitely a pay-up option if you want to get to some of him. OKC and Washington. On the OKC side, no SGA, no Al Horford. So Moses Brown, 6'2". It's against Washington. That matchup is definitely in their favor. I don't mind Moses Brown at 6'2". Lakeith Dort, 7,000, no thank you. Darius Baisley, I don't mind getting you at 6'4". Not much else on this team. On the Washington side, though, do we play Westy? Do we play him at 11,000? The narrative that I don't mind. I definitely want me some Russell Westbrook. Brad Beal, 9-2. I definitely like him here. You don't know how I feel about the rest of this Washington team. Good luck trying to guess this team. Houston and Miami. On the Houston side, still the usual. Sterling Brown's going to be out another 2 games. Eric Gordon, Daniel House are out. Christian Wood at 8-6. The matchup is not in his favor. No thank you. John Wall at 7-9. I don't mind that. Kevin Porter Jr., 7,000. No thank you. Clay Olynyk, 6'9", no thank you. Jason Tate, he's picking up good stats. I don't mind him as a tournament play. Miami, definitely need to watch for Jimmy B, because if he is officially out, once again, I'll get all of Bam Adebayo here. I don't mind me some Tyler Hero at 5'4". Goran Dragic is going to have to pick it up a little bit at 4'8". I like that. And I don't mind Kendrick Nunn at 4'3" as a cheap value play. San Antonio and Indiana. On the San Antonio side, DeRozan, Murray, White, Portal. Who do you pick? So for me, it's DeJounte Murray at 7'3". I like his price tag a lot more. Derek White, 6'5". Maybe. But wait a minute. Eubanks. What do you think of Eubanks last game? I just want to take a minute and talk about him. Look at this. 39, 6 for 6, 28 minutes, 13 rebounds. Crazy. Let's move on to Indiana. Sabonis 9-4. I don't mind him as a GPP tournament option. Malcolm Brogdon over Caris LeVert easily for me. Miles Turner 6-1. I don't like the matchup for him. And the rest of these guys are just all secondary kind of options that I'm not really filling in my lineups with. Phoenix and Milwaukee. I don't like the matchup with this being a team. So pretty much for me, I'm just crossing this team off as a whole because I don't want any of them against Milwaukee. On the Milwaukee side, though, I do want some of them. I do want some Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday. If it's a coin flip for me, it's 50-50 Giannis. I don't mind him as a pay-up option. I definitely like that. Bobby Portis, no thank you. Brook Lopez, I don't mind him at 5,000. And Brian Forms, if he does start for DiVincenzo, I like him as a value play. Memphis and Denver. On the Memphis side, there's a lots of Q tags here. Jaren Jackson Jr. could make his return, so watch for that. So, in my opinion, I'm going to wait and see what happens with this team as a whole because that Jaren Jackson is going to turn this team upside down. But the one thing also is there is officially no Joval, so I do like me some Rain at 7-2, and I like me some of Xavier Tillman if he does start for Joval. But that could mean Jaren Jackson could step in and see limited minutes. So again, just kind of wait and see. On the Denver side, though, this whole team is mostly healthy. Campazzo's going to see more minutes because of no Monty Morris, so you can look to him as a backup role. And then Porter Jr., I don't mind him as a value or as a contrarian option at 7-7. Nikola Jokic, he's not one of my favorite pay-up options, but the thing is, if he's going against Jaren Jackson, I don't really like it. But if Jaren Jackson's out and Jokic is going against Xavier Tillman, he's going to feast. Give me all of Jokic. Utah and LA. So no Donovan Mitchell. Rudy Gobert, Mike Conley should be, in fact, playing. So I like me some Mike Conley at 7,000. I love me some Rudy Gobert in this matchup. Clarkson, I like at 6'4". Bog is going to have to shoot more at 5'8", so I don't mind him. And let's go last but not least, the Lakers. Still no AD and LeBron. Andre Drummond, questionable short but they're in fact probably going to play. So Andre Drummond, I don't really like that against Gobert. Dennis Schroeder, I like the matchup for him. And then KCP, if the shot does fall, I don't mind him at 5,000. So that wraps up the slate for us. Again, guys, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for all that y'all do. And have a great and safe rest of